Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall DLC. I'm going to continue our playthrough as an Elvish Sniper, or at least that's the intent of the character. Alright, now when we left off, we had this big altercation with this nasty big brute guy with a Vindicator minigun. And we had to last, I think it was 7 turns. And there was sort of waves of NPCs that came in attacking us. But we made it out of there. These doors popped open, and now we're going to try to get out of this place. I'm not 100% sure that this is exactly safe, so I'm going to be a little cautious here. Okay, it looks clear. So we will proceed on. Oh. Okay. With just another security guard? Okay. We can handle that. We can handle that. Let's see. Let's step over here. And aim. There we go. And let's see. Full auto. No, I don't want to use that much ammo, so we'll just do burst. Nice. Get everybody out of here? Yeah, alright. Question is, where do we end up? Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this is Iger or Ager or Eager, so I'm going to go with Iger, because I think that sounds cool. Iger rises from her corpse-strewn perch. At your approach, from the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. Let's see. Run was a trap. We could talk about it later. Monica didn't make it. Yeah, we'll talk about this later. We need to go. Though I'm not sure. I'm guessing like the first game, though, that it doesn't really matter a whole lot what you say. It's probably the same response from the NPCs for the most part. Tell me something I don't know. Slaps the side of the van, piling in people. And now when we get back to, what? Cruiser bar, I guess, whatever. This guy's bar, I don't know. We're going to have a little talk. Sounds good. We'll do that. Okay. Kreuzberg. Oh, near Liquor. Monica Schaefer. Once melting pot of cultural diversity is now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty. Actually, you know, I really should be better at pronouncing anything in this. I should. I actually could speak German fluently when I was a kid. Yes, I lived there. Okay, let's see. Ride back is quiet and one's in a talking mood. Soon the van rounds a corner, skids to halt in a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle and climbs down into the disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system. Well kept secret, providing your team safe passage. Okay. So I guess once you get to the sprawls, you have to take underground tunnels. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so I can't get about this way. I guess we go this way. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. You step inside, and the squalor of the disguised Yvonne tunnel gives away warmth of your safe house. Man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting. Alright. Paul Asmal. Okay, something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face, light glinting off his steel-rimmed glasses. Your team's fixer and landlord. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad the fixer that we have actually has like a name instead of just being some random Mr. Johnson. That's cool. Okay. Something. Now, just something I've noticed is like, okay, so see right here where it says decking 2, something in the vault, security, cooked your brain. It was too quick to be a black ice. Yeah, so it was, a competing hacker or an AI or something, right? So not just a counter intrusion but I'm not so sure that if you don't have the skill, right, you can't say that, which makes sense to me, but I'm not even sure it should come up as an option at all because you wouldn't have that information, right? Like I shouldn't have that information as the player. If I can piece it together, great, but it shouldn't spoon feed it to me, I don't think. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think on that. It was just something I was thinking about as I was playing through the first couple of parts. Is that, if you don't have the requisite skills, should you even have the information or the, grayed out option in a conversation like this? I don't think you should. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Okay, so in any case, back to this. Something in the vault security system got her while she was jacked in. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. You weren't in the basement. Yeah. You don't know how things went down. So do us a favor and shut it down, okay? Yeah, I like that shaman guy. He's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how lippy I would get with the orc. Especially my guy at close range. Psh, not a good idea. Figured it all out. This is on your own, okay? Monica needed to be watching this as much as that door, okay? Enough, Iger. Hansels voice is hoarse, his expression blank. Enough. Iger pushes ahead, heedless of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's a fire in her eyes. Let's see. How much damage that feedback can do for a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? Monica died because you stood there and watched. Man, jeez. She's kind of a pain in the ass. Who hired us though? That's kind of a basic question, right? Who hired us? Yeah, the estate was just a front for whatever was going on there. Everything went to hell. We were confronted by an orc in military grade armor. Yeah. Yeah, what's this? Fire wing. Yes, I should have known that. This is unexpected. You'll have to forgive me. This brings back many unpleasant memories. The most terrible of the great dragons, and those would disagree, but I would never experience the terror of living in her shadow. You're far too young to remember, of course, but for the Germans of my generation, the Fischerschwing. The Führerschwing. Oh man, my mom would be so disappointed in me right now. It's synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. I'm just butchering these words. The dragon of today. So if any Germans are watching this, my apologies to our heritage and my apparent inability as I grow older to remember. The dragons of today are subtle creatures full of patience and guile. Firewing was not. After the awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage and claims tens of thousands of lives. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in their homes. Wow. Not good. It was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vaklar. Let's see. With the help of the Luftwaffe, of course, but the experimental weapons design. The doctor finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in radioactive wasteland of SOX. Oh, thus Dragonfall, maybe? Oh, hey, what do you know? The event was called Dragonfall. Look at that. I'm a crafty one. Yes, I am. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated. Vuklar is, as a hero, our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. If Dragonfall was important, an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Those early years of the awakening were traumatic. Not just on a local level, but on a global scale. Within 2 years of Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world. Okay. Phew, okay. We got it. Is there any ideas as to why? No. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any more sense to me than it does to you. Dragonfall's ancient history. Firewing has been dead and gone for 42 years. But there's one thing that I do know. Whatever Monica saw, she's trying to tell us it was important. I don't know, maybe that thing didn't die. Or maybe part of its consciousness got put into the Matrix. I'll look into this. I'll find some answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything of value? Okay. Place of material, graphs came from a gym hospital, maybe medical records. The state was a front for whatever else was going on. We did get that other data, though. That's not all we got. Didn't say anything about our client, Paul. You holding out on us? No, I'm not holding it. I am tired and I am frustrated. I'm already Miss Monica. Okay. Do not think to mention our employer because I did not set up the job. Monica did. I warned her. I told her not to take this run, but she assured me that it would be a cakewalk. Called himself Green Winters. Used to be a prominent activist in the F-state political scene. Okay. Need to press him for information. I know that this is a lot of text and stuff, so, you know, I'm assuming you're going to fast forward through this if you guys don't want to watch it, but, you know, this part of it, getting the initial information, I think is worth actually going through the dialogue. Plus, this is a role-playing game, so I don't want to blow through all of it. I did it at the very beginning because it was a lot of pointless setup, but this stuff is kind of important. There is a man here, a Turk name. I'm not even going to try. He owns a little shop down the way called Cafe Kevziv. This man is a purveyor of information. Okay. Alright, well, we'll try to... When I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. Okay. Let's pay this guy a visit. Dante. I have a dog? You start towards the safe house door and a large form jumps around the corner. Dante, Monica's dog. Okay. Oh, look at him. He looks so sad. Man, that ain't right. Making me feel bad about the dog. Oh, well, yeah, give him a treat or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna take care of the dog? I'll take care of the dog. Yeah. I like dogs. I don't have one right now, but I personally like dogs. Actually, completely unrelated to this playthrough, my current pet is a cat. And I don't like cats. But I got this cat. I literally found him in the rain in my backyard when he was like a few hours old. The mother had abandoned him. So I kind of felt bad, so I took him in. And ended up raising him. Yeah. That's a totally different story. But anyway, he's pretty badass now. He's all black. His name is Darth. He's pretty cool. Sometimes he sits on the desk and watches me play games. Maybe I'll take some pictures and put him up. He's pretty cool. He is pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, this is to swap out equipment, right? That's the locker. Alright, let's go over here. Is there any place to get additional equipment or anything? Okay. Guess we're supposed to talk to everyone, so I guess we'll do that. Paul Dietrich. I like the shaman guy an awful lot. And not only is he kind of a cool character, but he's really useful. Speaking of the shaman, I went back and looked at the first video, and I guess I just, because I didn't use him a whole lot the first time I played Shadowrun Returns, I didn't realize that, I guess it was the first episode, there were like, I don't know if it was like bugs or something that was like flying over one of those cases of bones or something, and I could have used that, just like I did in the second episode, I could have used that to summon a spirit. I guess that's how you do it. If there's, there's things in a particular area that you can summon it without using an item to do so. Glory is beautiful in a waifish sort of way. Really? I'm not really digging on the cybernetic arms too much, but okay. It's a bit cold about her, okay. Nothing in... But it's more unsettling as her chrome, okay. Glory is rocking a heavy load of cyberware from head to toe. She looks to be composed more of plastic and metal, okay. In the shadows, individuals are anything but uncommon, but Glory's cyberware is first generation, all of it. Bulkish, invasive, practically museum pieces. The chrome was obsolete well before she was born. I wonder why she got this, because it was cheap or because of its power level? Question for you, Glory, of a personal kind. But do it quickly. You're a young woman. Instead of what's with the vintage chrome? Yeah, it was cheap. I don't think so. I've done a lot of street sims in my time, but I've never met anyone who'd voluntarily install cyberware that old. You're right. There's more to it than I'm letting on, but I'm not interested in talking about it. She could have lost them. Could have gotten hurt. Could have inherited them. There's lots of different things it could have been. She could have been in an accident. Any thoughts on what we should do next? Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Alright, let's talk to this chick that's like 2 feet taller than me. Let's talk to her and get it over with, shall we? Oh, she's sexy. You guys know you like those horns. You know you're horny for her. Okay, that was terrible. That was both uncouth and not very clever at the same time. And that's that takes effort. You're wrong about me. I tend to prove that to you. She stares down at you for a moment. Oh, just stares at you for a moment. Best of luck with that. Not just yet. Need to talk about Monica. Don't push me. You owe me an apology. You had no right to call me out in front of... This conversation isn't over. It is for now, fearless leader. Whatever. Have the dog biter. Alright, let's talk to this guy. He's cool. Dietrich. He's the most useful guy in the group. Let's see. Take the bottle. You drink to Monica, I have a job to focus on. No, I'll drink with him. Let me ask you a question. What made you choose to come to Berlin? Moved here from the Rangru Megaplex. It sounded like you'd been there a good many years, successful years at that. Member of my old crew betrayed me. Just had to drop out of sight, a run went bad, team had to pay the price. Time for a change. Yeah, it seems good. Nobody moves to Berlin without a good reason. Okay. All comes back to our girl, doesn't it? You're always this inquisitive? We were friends. Okay. Rest in peace. Alright, let's go talk to this dude over here. Wrap up these conversations. Alright, let's head out. I mean, I'm assuming that we need to go over here and go talk to the Turk. So let's do that. The dog comes with me? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What is that? Is that like a big-ass troll or something? It's huge. It must be. I mean, as far as metahumans go, right? Elves are relatively small compared to some of these other ones, like the orcs. Let's go over here. Talk to this. Can I? Hello? There we go. Dwarvish tech vendor smiles. Okay. Anything and everything. Need a new deck, software perhaps, I'm your guru. Oh, okay. See what you got. I'm actually thinking about, with this character, getting, well, I will get a data jack, and I'm hoping at some point being able to get a smart linked weapon. But the other thing I was thinking is that I really wouldn't mind doing, kind of making this kind of like an infiltrator kind of character, so still a sniper, but also get decking, because I like doing the Matrix stuff, and I really like having it on the main character. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that, too, as a concept. You know, you think I'll have enough points to be an effective sniper and still be an effective, you know, an effective decker? I think so, but let me know what you think, because they do call on different base attributes. That's my only concern. So I'm not concerned about karma for skills, necessarily, but I am concerned about not having any synergy, whereas, you know, like for instance, a rigger slash decker would have significantly better synergy. Or suggestions on what you think would go with the sniper the best. Would I be better off getting some, you know, adept, physical adept passives or something like that? Or, well, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious as to your suggestions. But actually, before I go and hunt down this Turk, because this episode's getting long, and I know there was no combat or anything, but... or very little. I think I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna make a cut in the video here, in this one here. And then we'll come back and hunt this Turk guy down, which, again, the yellow arrow is a pretty good indicator of where he's at. So he should be right here. So we'll go in and talk to him in the next one. I hope you liked this one. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your comments and your feedback as always. And until next time, I'm Mal, and I will see you later.